Hello, welcome to Dan's IT Network. So now let's move on to this portion. Let's create a subnet network. All right. On this portion is we need to create 3,000 hosts, and on this portion is we need to create a 5,000 hosts, and we need to use this IP address, the 172.16.0.0 and /16. So it's a class B. All right. Well, we'll go first with the biggest one, all right? 5,000, and then afterwards is we'll go to the 3,000 then, okay? So we'll start first with the biggest one. Let's do it. Okay, so here we are. So this is the IP address that we need to use. It's 172.16.0.0, and again, it's /16. So that defines that this is on the Class B network. And if it's a Class B network, then the subnet mask should be 255.255.0.0. Okay? But our goal is to get a 5,000 hosts, right? This is the 5,000 hosts. So we need to subnet, okay, so that we can get a 5,000 hosts. So here is the combination of the binary, okay? And we do know that if we will use this portion in here, okay, well, we cannot, okay? We don't have options to get the 5,000 hosts, because if we will match this pattern, all right, this pattern on this first portion, the maximum is 128. So what we can do, all right, since we do know that this is the 128, we will use the next portion, okay, to increase up the number of the hosts that we need. All right. So here, okay, so this is the 128, and then if we'll go here, it will be doubled. So 128 times 2 is 256, and then 256 times 2 would be 512, and then 512 times 2 would be 1024, and then 1024 multiplied by 2 is 2048, okay, and 2048 multiplied by 2, well, I believe that's 4096, okay, and 4096 multiplied by 2, still 4096 is not, it's not enough, so we still need last one. All right, so 4096 multiplied by 2, it will be 8,192, I believe. Yeah, actually, it's 8,192. That's a lot, right? So it is truly enough to cover the this 5,000 hosts in here. Okay, so we'll be using this then, and then we need to change this /16 though. So for us to change it, we need to count from left on this binary. We need to count the ones. So this is 8, and then 16, right? 17, 18, 19. All right, so we need to change this to a /19 network, and also we need to change the subnet mask, since we are on the /19. All right, so this is 255 still, and this is still 255, but on this one, okay, we need to add this. All right, so the number that are registered on this 3 ones are this. Okay, we do know that this is the number, right? And let's add them up, all right, using the calculator. So that's 128 plus 64 plus 32, so that's 224. Okay, so I'll change this to 224, and then for the rest, since this is all 0, it's obvious that the value in here is 0. Okay, so this is the subnet mask on the /19. All right, and if it's a /19, okay, the magic number would be the 32, okay, because we actually um, we got the 8,192 in here, right? So this will be then the magic number. So how did we know? How did we get that? Because we matched this pattern on this second portion, okay? So we did not match it in here because it is just up to 128 if we'll go in here. So we need 5,000 hosts. So we got 8,192. So definitely the magic number would be then the 32. Okay. Well, if it's the magic number is at 32, then we do know that the network will go up by 32. Okay. On this portion. Okay. Not on this portion. All right. So let's create a network. All right. So let's start. And I'll put first the IP address, the 172.16.0.0. Okay. So this is already the network IP address that we can use. All right. So I can put this as the uh, network. Okay. Network IP. Okay. And we need to let's say um, before we do that, okay, let's follow the magic number, right? So it should increase in 32 then in here. So if let's say we want to uh, create another network, all right, then we can put here 172.16.32, of course, and then dot zero. So this will be the second network. Okay, so we will be using this network then on the next one, which is on the 3,000. All right. So let's just place here down here. Okay, since we need to identify the available host that we can create on this network IP. Okay, so the available host, the first one, it should be 172.16.0.1, okay, and up to 172.16.31, okay, because this is the next IP though, so this should be the last then, right? So 31 and then dot well, it should be 254 because the 255 would be registered to broadcast IP address. Okay, and let's put it here. Let's fix this. All right, so these are the available hosts. All right, so 16.0.1. All right, this is the first host. So it will end up to 172.16.31.254. Okay, we're good to go. And the broadcast IP address, I'll just have to copy this. Okay, and I'll just have to change this to the last host on this network IP address. Okay, so this will be then the uh, broadcast IP. Okay, and then so after this broadcast IP, the next available IP address is just 32, right? Okay, so we can use this then as our next um, network. Okay, IP. So, but let's put first the subnet mask on this slash 19. Okay, so the subnet mask that, let me put this let's see here. Okay, there you go. All right, and this is the subnet mask. Okay, all right, and now we need to, so now that this is the for the 5,000 hosts. All right, so as you see, so from here the available host that we can create in here, well, it's 8,190. All right, um, that is excluding the network IP address and the broadcast IP address. All right, and definitely the uh, from that number is enough to cover the 5,000 hosts. So next one is our goal is we need to create a 3,000 hosts. So just have to change this. I'll make this 3,000. All right. And since we need a 3,000 hosts, so we need to check it here. So this is the 128. This is the um, 256, and then 512, 1024, then 2048, and 4096. Okay, so definitely this is the one that we need to use then. I'll just change this, okay? I'll make this one red, and I'll make this black. Okay, and we need to change the magic number. This is the 16, right? So 1, 2, 4. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, so this is the 16. So let me just change this. All right. We need to change the magic number. Okay. And magic number then would be 16. Okay. All right. This is 16 because we need a 3,000 host though. And we need to change this slash 19. It will be then, this is 8, 16, all right, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it will fall on slash 20. Okay, and let's get the subnet mask. Still, this is 255 and then 255. And here, yeah, let me get the calculator then. This is 128, 64, 32, and 16. So we need to add that. Okay, so 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16. All right, 240. Okay, I'll change this to 240. And definitely the next should be 0 because these are all 0. All right, okay. And since the magic number is 16 then the network should go up by 16. All right, so that we can get this 3,000 hosts though. So let's do that. Okay. Right. One thing that you always need to remember is if it's a slash 20, okay? So definitely the magic number is 16, all right? Which is fall on this portion, okay? Not on this portion. Okay, so let's create a network. So this is the last available network that we created, right? Okay, because we cannot use this address anyway, though. It's available on this network, so we cannot. So I mean, it's assigned on this network, so we cannot use this IP address though. So the next IP address that we can use is the IP address that is after the broadcast IP address on this network, okay? Which is the 172.16.32.0. All right. So this will be then the network IP. All right. This is the network IP. Right. So we're working on the 3,000 hosts, okay? Remember. And then, since the magic number is 16, this 32 should go up by 16 though. Okay, so it's going to be 32 plus 16. Okay, let's pretend that we don't know. All right, so 32 plus 16. Right, it's 48, of course. All right, so 172. Oh, this is on. Yeah. Okay. So 172.16 then. All right, and then next will be 48.0. Okay. Well, we identified the next network, so that's we can see what is the broadcast IP address, okay, of this network. All right, that helps. And so, what is the first available host that we can use in this network? Can you guess? All right, it's 172.16.32.1, of course, and this will be up to, okay, so 172.16. So since this is 48, then it should be then 47, okay, and then dot 254. All right, and let's assign this then. this is the available host. Okay, and then the broadcast ID, broadcast IP address. Sorry, I'll just have to copy this. All right, to make it easy, and just need to change this to 255 because it should be the last host on this network. Okay, and let me just copy this and let me paste it here. All right, hope you guys can follow. All right, and we actually don't need this, all right, because we are only allowed to create the 5,000 hosts, all right, and the for the 3,000 hosts. Okay, well, we just create this next network so that we can easily identify what is the broadcast IP address. Okay, which is we do know that after this broadcast ID will be then this is the IP address of the next available network. Okay, so that's it. And one more thing, we need to put the subnet mask. Okay, subnet mask on this one. Right, this is the subnet mask. Let me just copy this. All right. Okay, and there you go. All right, and it's good to go. Okay, so going back on the network design, so we're finished in doing this 10 hosts, this 60 hosts, this 1,000 hosts, and also in this 3,000 and 5,000. But we have one more thing to do, okay? So we need to create this network in here. We need to subnet it, all right? And this one, and also this one. And we will gonna do this on the next tutorial.